You know, I've been seeing a lot of these AI images about the 2026 Honda Goldwing. I've even seen images of a Goldwing with a roof on it.
Goldwing Rider, a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who does not exist. A young loner on a crusade to champion the cause of the innocent, the helpless, the powerless, who is fearless in a world of reckless automobiles. These are Caliente Motovlogs.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? Your boy Chris is out on the Goldwing, entering the great state of Mississippi. Is there anybody watching my video from Mississippi? And today, man, it feels good out here. I mean, it feels like 100 degrees. No, but seriously, man, it's about 39 degrees out on the Honda Goldwing. It's cold out here today, y'all, but I'm snug like a bug in a rug. Today, I'm wearing my Sedici adventurer suit. Two-piece suit. It feels good. Underneath, I have on my hot-wired heated Bluetooth gear. The gloves that I'm wearing would be my hot-wired heated gloves. Talking to you on my Cardo Packtalk Pro. And it feels good to be out on the Goldwing. Just out for a little ice ride today. What a beautiful day that the Lord has made. So yeah, man, I'm just glad to be out on my Honda Goldwing. Looking forward to my end of the year ride that's coming up at the end of the month on December the 27th, 2025, DeSoto Honda Olive Branch. But it's always good to be out on the Honda Goldwing when you have on the right gear, man. I'm telling you. But just depending on where you live, everybody right now is, you know, some places are even having a warm spell. You know, I was talking to my good friend Long Haul. Shouts out to Long Haul out there in Austin, Texas. Long Haul said, man, they getting around about the mid-70s around the middle of the week. They're going to be around 75 degrees. He said it was really warm out there today, and he was getting his ride in on his Honda Goldwing. So what is the weather like where you live? Is it cold? Is it warm? Be sure to put it down in the comment section below. Have you put your bike up for the winter? You know, I'm just actually out here just getting my fluids circulating, you know, getting the battery recharged. You know, I don't like for my Goldwing to sit too long, man. I know, depending on where you live, I know some of you guys have already put your bikes up, but I plan to ride my bike, man. I'm not gonna let the cold weather stop me from riding. As long as it's not snow and ice on the roads, I'll ride. So I'm just out here getting my fluids circulating, you know, getting the oil pumping on the Honda Goldwing. It's always good when you can get a ride in. You know, this time of year, it gets dark so quick, man, around about 4 o'clock in the evening, 4 or 5 o'clock, probably depending on where you live, the night falls. So you just got to be prepared, man. That's what it's all about, being prepared. Hey, did you guys see my video? I kind of talked about my Cardo Packtalk Pro. In case you guys missed that video, I want you guys to click on the link in the top corner. But to my Caliente viewers that are watching this video, you know, you guys can receive a discount on any product by Cardo, okay? You guys can receive a discount. I'm gonna include a link in the description of the video. Also, down in the comments, I want you guys to use that link, and you're gonna automatically receive a discount at checkout. So be sure to click on that link and order your Cardo product. You know, we're getting Christmas is just around the corner. I know some of you guys, you know, your husbands may be riding motorcycles. Even the wives may even ride the motorcycles. You're unsure about what to get them for Christmas. You're not sure because maybe they have everything they need. Go to the Cardo website and order them the Cardo. Use the link that I'm providing in the description, also in the comments, or you may actually use my promo code Chris Caliente, all caps, at checkout. Enter that Chris Caliente, all caps, and you will receive a discount on your Cardo products. You know, some other day somebody asked me, man, how do you buy somebody something that's got everything? You know, and sometimes that's hard to do. You know, the first lady says the same thing about me. She said, how do I buy you something when you have everything? Well, you can't go wrong with Cardo. Go to the Cardo website, and at checkout you'll get a discount, and you will be glad that you did. But there's a lot of deals out here you guys can check out. Wingstuff.com is running great deals. Even Gold Strike, you know, a lot of you guys that's riding the new style Honda Goldwing, you can get a discount at Gold Strike. So be sure to check out some deals there at Gold Strike. If you are looking to purchase a new Honda Goldwing, or maybe even a used Honda Goldwing, I want you guys to check out DeSoto Honda Olive Branch, where you guys can get a good deal on a motorcycle. Not just a Goldwing, you know, they got adventure bikes, they got Can-Am Spiders. I've seen side-by-sides, just all different types of motorcycles that you can find there at DeSoto Honda Olive Branch. If you guys want a good deal, I want you guys to ask for the salesman. The salesman name is Blake. The salesman name is Blake. Tell him you want the Caliente special. So shouts out to Blake out there at DeSoto Honda Olive Branch. I want you guys, if you're looking for a motorcycle, you can find a great deal there at DeSoto Honda Olive Branch. Just ask for Blake, the salesman. Tell him you want the Caliente special. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the end of the year ride. Also, I'm hoping to make the trip out to Dallas around the 20th of December for the annual tour run. I'll be letting you guys know with certainty before that time gets here, probably around the 17th at the latest. I'll let you guys know if I'm gonna be able to make it out to Dallas. Some of you guys been reaching out, asking about, you know, just different questions. Some of you guys asked about my gear, you know, how do I like it? I actually like it. You know, I like this two-piece suit because with that one-piece suit, or with some of my one-piece suits that I have, and I have about 3 of them, one of the things about the one-piece suit is it's really, really warm, but once you zip up, you know, it's gonna be hard to reach the controllers if you have your heated gear underneath. The thing I like about the two-piece suit, like I'm wearing here today, is that I can actually reach my controllers around my waist area. I can reach around my waist area to work the controllers. Now, one of the things I really like about my heated gear that I'm wearing is that I can also control my heated gear from the app of my phone. I mean, that's really cool, man. I really, really like being able to control my heated gear from my phone. So what is the difference between the controllers and the phone? Well, I'm glad you asked. With the controllers, it's only gonna give you about 3 temperature settings. But with the app of the phone, it's gonna give you more settings using the app. So in other words, you can scroll the wheel within the app to dial in a more precise temperature setting, whereas the controllers is just going to give you that that high, medium, and low. So I really like that about this Bluetooth heated gear. If you guys missed a video about my Bluetooth heated gear, you guys can check that video out. I'll leave a link for that video as well. Be sure to check out my Bluetooth heated gear. And I like it, man. I really do. That Bluetooth heated gear is a game changer, man. I don't have to always reach down at my waist and try to work the controllers. So with that one-piece suit, you know, your controllers are kind of tucked in. And if you want to turn your temperature up or down, you're gonna have to unzip your suit, reach in, and try to work those controllers. Whereas the Bluetooth heated suit, you can just change it on your phone and dial it in for a more precise temperature setting. So I'm just out here cruising, man, on the Honda Goldwing. I don't let the cold weather stop me from riding. Just pick up the right gear. I've always said that I cannot overemphasize that about making sure you have the right gear. You know, I actually bought some gloves at Cycle Gear, and they will turn out to be some of the best gloves that I own. And they're not even heated. They're just some regular thermal winter gloves. Picked them up off the clearance rack, man, and I've used them for several years. Turned out they're some of the best gloves that I like to wear if I do not want to plug in these heated gloves. The only thing about these heated gloves, if I have any complaints, is that you kind of lose the dexterity. In other words, these gloves are thick. They're thick, okay? But they're designed to be thick to keep the heat in. They're designed to be thick to offer you protection in case you go down. You know, they're designed to be thick to hold in the heat. The only negative side is you just kind of lose that dexterity because they're so thick. So keep in mind, for every advantage, there's a disadvantage. Another question that I actually received is, why do I haul my trailer with me everywhere I go? You know, I'm pulling my Escapade trailer. One of the comments that I got is, why do I carry my trailer with me everywhere I go, even when I'm not traveling? And it only comes down to one. It basically just comes down to one word: convenience. You know, the way I see it, the trailer is an extension of my motorcycle. And this is one of the questions that I have for my viewers, and maybe you guys can help educate me. What can I do on my motorcycle when I'm pulling my trailer that I can't do when I'm not pulling my trailer? Again, what can I do when I have the trailer attached to my bike that I can't do when I'm not pulling my trailer? I want you guys to comment on that and let me know, because I think there's a big misconception of that when I pull my trailer, that I'm limited somehow, some way. But it all comes down to convenience. You know, if I want to stop by the store, I can pick up a few groceries on the Honda Goldwing. You know, if I wanted to take off my suit because I'm getting too hot, I can throw it in the trailer. So that's one thing about the trailer that I really, really love, is that it's just convenient. And that's what it comes down to. Convenience. So for the viewers that watches my channel, and you're always asking yourself, why do he pull a trailer everywhere he go? Because it just comes down to convenience. Being able to take my helmet and put it inside of my trailer if I get off my Honda Goldwing. I don't have to worry about strapping my helmet to the seat. Or if I'm cold, I can reach in my trailer and take out extra gear. Or if I'm hot, I can put the gear that I'm wearing in my trailer. It basically just comes down to convenience. One of the things that I'm kind of waiting on is the release of the 2026 Honda Goldwing. You know, I've been seeing a lot of these AI images about the 2026 Honda Goldwing. I've even seen images of a Goldwing with a roof on it. Have you guys been seeing all of these AI videos that they've been putting on the internet about the Honda Goldwing? release, and it's to my understanding that there will be no changes other than the color. You know, that's the thing about Honda, is that they're not quick to make changes to their motorcycle, to their flagship. I mean, they may give you a different color, but that's about it. So I'm waiting on a 2026 Honda Goldwing to release. How many of you guys that are watching this video are planning on purchasing the new 2026 Honda Goldwing? Be sure to put it down in the comment section below. Let me know. The only changes is the color. So what's your favorite Honda Goldwing color? Be sure to put it down in the comment section and let me know. What's your favorite Honda Goldwing color? Oh yeah, man, it feels good to be on this bike today. You know, I've been receiving some phone calls about my end of the year ride. I know some of you guys are planning on coming down that live far, far away. One of the things that I recommend, that if you have to, trailer your bike. You know, there are some riders that's talking about trailering their bikes in. Nothing wrong with trailering your bike. You know, I trailer my bike probably once a year. You know, I have an enclosed trailer. I'll run it at least once a year. Try to get me a, you know, take the bike with me, because sometimes the weather may not be good in this area, but where I'm going, the weather's gonna be nice. So there's nothing wrong with trailering your Goldwing. You know, I do have a running joke that says that if you see my Honda Goldwing on the trailer, it must be stolen. But in all seriousness, I will trailer my bike probably once a year. You know, sometimes the weather is not the best. So if you guys are coming in from out of town, trailering your bike is a very good option. And if you're gonna ride the bike, you know, make sure you got on the right gear, because this time of year where the weather is cold, it may be warm where you live and then get cold in this area, or vice versa. You know, it may be cold where you live and get colder. So you want to make sure that you are prepared if you plan on riding your bike during these cold winter months. While most riders have put their bikes up for the winter. What are you guys planning on buying yourself for Christmas? What's on your Christmas list for this year? Be sure to put it in the comment section below. Are you planning on buying accessories for your Honda Goldwing? More motorcycle gear? Man, look at that water. Make me want to take out my fishing pole and do some drone fishing. Throw this Goldwing in amphibious mode. My telephone number, 901-468-9032. I'll put it down in the comment section below if you guys need to reach out. Also, I'm going to leave my email address. You guys can always email me at chriscaliente@yahoo.com. chriscaliente@yahoo.com. If you picked up a new Honda Goldwing, be sure to send me some photos of your new motorcycle. How many of you are planning on purchasing a new motorcycle this year? Or how many of you are planning on purchasing the new Honda Goldwing? I want you also to put that down in the comment section below. Who knows, your comments just may help someone. This is your boy Chris, out on the Goldwing. Out on the Goldwing, the most technologically advanced motorcycle in the world, and not letting the cold weather stop me from riding. And I will, as always. I'll talk to you guys later. Deuces. you.